Go to 5 minutes to go in the third. Staying with us. Oop, we're pulling away. Oop, we're destroying them now. 5 minutes into the third we go. That's a bit more, but that's okay. So we're up by 20.
So on the floor for Denver, Ellis is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Ellis, and it's Owens in at the 3 slot. Ellis kicks to Ellis. Out to the right wing. Porzingis passes to Owens. Here's Porzingis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And let's check out.
Oh, we didn't do this, so let's have a look at the stats. Strata now plays for them. Ooh. Do believe we did have him for a bit. Ooh. Being the age of 35 next season, he wouldn't be a bad player to come off the bench if you could somehow trade for him. No big games there for any of these guys. We'll flip over to mine. Knox is 18-8, Barnes is 17-4, 1-1-3, Porzingis is 10-7, Payne is 9-1. The Ellis Junior brothers haven't really done a lot. Either as Owens, either as Stafford, either as Hamry. So it's just these main guys at the moment that have got some stats.
For the prodigy. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Trailblazers trail by 21.
There was part of me that wanted to train Cecil to another team and then control that team. Trade him to like the worst team and see what I could do with him. But with the service turned off,
it's deflected, tipped away, and he gets it back.
I wasn't able to do that.
Here's Turk. Portland no good that time either.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Now here's Ellis. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. 6 to shoot. Ellis outside. No good from outside. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime, and the call will go against the prodigy.
Sneaky little charge there.
Foul so far.
Yeah, really good.
Bit of a cheese play there in old school 2K12 online play. That was vintage.
Right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Ellis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Denver passing it around. Hammering. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
It's getting ugly now.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
Their defense has been out.
Nice game heading into the playoffs to win by this much.
Blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And so here's Denver. After the Trailblazers pick up 2, Owens passes to Ellis. To the left side wing. Ellis dishes to Ellis, and he gets it to go.
Didn't think that was going to go in. It was a pretty tough shot there. Pretty tough turnaround
the
shot.
Trailblazers shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively.
And one.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Works that one inside nicely.
switch here. Fouls checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Ellis outside. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go with Henderson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Back to 19 points.
5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And Simmons kicks to Powell. Here's Basturk. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. And now Portland on the break. Henderson with the ball. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year.
Oh,
not
yawning.
really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And the basket is
And won
good.
by
Got
Owens.
it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Nuggets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kicks it to Powell. 1:24 left in the third. From 11 feet away. But he stays
Out of
with
my
it.
house.
And the basket
Ooh.
good. A bank shot that
Then a
time.
pretty long bank shot there. Unrecognized command.
Wow,
Get
got
out of
that
my
one
house
off
is
right
an
in the
unrecognized
face of the
command.
kid fella. Nice quick fire release.
It's not a
and
command, it's a
mid-range
way
shot
of life,
really the only
Matumbo.
option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim. They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many
Welcome to the
three-pointers in
follower
this
that
half.
just jumped
We're seeing them
on.
bring that shooting
Could be
percentage up
Zakar
now,
again.
guys. The first half was
Might be
struggle
Ben,
for
could be
him. I like
Sean.
the fact that he led his
Could be
teammate
anybody,
right to the
but
ideal
we're
spots.
absolutely
You don't always
annihilating
throw it to your
Portland.
teammate. You throw it to where
Absolutely
he needs to be.
annihilating Portland in this game.
Here's
Ooh,
He's got 10.
get out of my
He's
house,
struggling
boy.
right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get
There you
one himself.
go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard.
Nice little rebound
rebounding
and
has been a
back
big
flick
key
by
in this one, Greg.
Owens.
They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Over to the left wing. Here's Simmons.
I just
Good play in the low block, and that one's good.
by accident
Simmons got 6
on
here in this quarter.
my apologies.
Stafford.
Ooh, that nearly went in. That
And
nearly
as we
went in.
conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Denver on top, running away with it. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Ooh. Ooh.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Thank you for that little
So it's Portland
Zakar
now. They've got the prodigy.
coupon.
And it's Hubbard in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
I tend to only have takeaway once a week, and
Bowman. He's guarded by Ellis. There's
it
the pick.
also might change in
Shot clock at 6.
2 weeks
He
where
is to perfection.
I'm going to go in a little bit of a shredding phase.
Terrific look.
Check me out
I
on
like the fact that the setup was good, the
Smith
screen was
PT
solid, but you also have
on my
to look at the
Instagram
fact that
if you're
the
interested,
defender
Zakar.
didn't do his job
I
as
am a
well as he
personal
could have.
trainer.
And Denver has
Hungry Jacks
possession.
isn't bad,
Here's Knox.
so don't get me wrong, that's not me
went in
saying
there
that,
and tried to power it
that's a
down,
bad
but
option.
through contact, he'll head to the line.
but I might in like a 6-week period decide to only have takeaway once a week or not at all. What's your go-to at Hungry Jack's? I'm a bacon deluxe man.
And so he makes both from the line. The Trailblazers shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Powell kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Hubbard. Here's Estrada. And he banks in the layup.
Estrada.
Ellis the pass to Barnes. Denver passing it around. Oh, that's
oh. Big block, boy.
They set the pick from past the arc.
That's it.
Kept alive. Here's Simmons. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Knox the pass to Payne.
So Tropical Whoppers come out. They've just launched the chicken tropical. I don't think it's called a Whopper, but it's basically the same, just with a fried bit of chicken. But I've never been a big fan of the chicken burgers at Hungry Jack's.
Down the first one. So he gets them both.
Having said that, their new range, the Jack's fried chicken burgers, they're actually not that bad.
Over a minute and a half through it.
Just their standard chicken burgers I have never really liked.
Simmons passes to Bowman. Tries to keep it alive. Over to the left wing. Here's Estrada.
That's in.
Nailed from three-point land.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Ellis kicks to Payne. Here's Barnes. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
It's been a solid outing for Barnes. He has 17 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Don't believe I've ever had the grilled chicken. When I say chicken burgers, I don't really rate that much at Hungry Jack's. That's mainly the fried chicken burgers. Having said that, their new Jack's fried chicken burgers are actually good. I'm just talking about the general ones that they've had on their menu for a very long time. Have been pretty substandard.
Bowman passes to Simmons.
And here's a fun fact. I'm not too sure if it's still the fact or another takeaway has succeeded this, but
this is off the front iron.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things
Hungry Jack's
today, but really it's
average
what they've done on the backboard.
Has the unhealthiest menu out of all the fast food chains. That was like something that was like 5 years ago, that information, so it could be wrong, but in terms of like overall calories with every single bit of food, fat, all that stuff, Hungry Jack's is the least healthiest. But don't sue me, Hungry Jack's. That was what it was about 5 years ago. It could be different now, but
he hits both from the stripe. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Powell. Passes it to Estrada. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Ooh. Thought that would have been in.
Have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. There's the screen. They double him with Payne. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. stolen.
Ooh, that was going to be a pass there to the cutting Ellis Jr.
Here's Powell. Portland no good that time either.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Don't believe I ever had that burger.
Here's Knox. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bastur.
Second team foul. Shooting for Portland. Bastur. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And Denver has possession. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's hard to believe he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks.
Do
down
I
as
like
well as any
KFC?
big man in the league.
Of course I like KFC. KFC is
Enjoy seeing that kind
Probably-
of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
probably the best fast food.
Half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's
Ooh,
Knox, and he
nice
throws
little
it down hard
cut
with
there.
one hand.
Just Mr.
I
Reliable
reckon KFC is
again here
probably
today,
my
Kevin. I mean,
favourite
they need his
takeaway.
points, and he's producing.
Here's Estrada, and some very quick
Out of
points
like the
from
major
possession.
ones. You know what I
He
mean?
certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now Portland on the break, poked away, pass to Powell. Here's Basturk. The shot, no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Hamry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without
Well,
having
I'm
to
falling
really
back in
work
my
for it.
chair. Nearly just fell off my chair.
The pass to Hubbard. Fires from the line. And off the front, and in it goes. The Nuggets leading by 21.
The good news is they've already got this game wrapped up. You might as well sit back and relax.
Oh, that's hilarious. So they don't call the other charge where the guy just puts his elbow into me. There's hip-on-hip contact and they call a charge. Oh, refs. Refs. You gonna tech me? You gonna tech me?
Covered by Barnes.
Shit call, ref.
Simmons and fouled hard that time.
They don't give me a tech for that,
Shoot
but they called a tech for something silly the other game. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
This guy is amazing. He's completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
It's stolen. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And it's
Oh, that's probably the biggest block I've seen on 2K16. Sorry for anyone just watching that. Whenever you watch it, your ears are now bleeding. Barnes, Black Paul off Tekken. How did he even not crash into him and foul him? Like, let's have a look at the other angle here. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna... Let's see if it will play with the director's cut. I don't think it will. No, it will. Oh, that is massive. That is massive. Massive, massive, massive.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. finished off the break.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Portland has possession after the Nuggets pick up 2. That's tipped.
Ooh, nearly stolen. Nearly
Able
stolen.
to retain possession here. Payne, he's checked in for Denver.
Payne.
So it's Portland now. Here's Basturk. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And so here's
Hold
Denver.
on a second.
Out to the right wing. Denver passing it around.
That block was
Back to
huge by Barnes.
And Portland called for
That
the
block
foul.
was absolutely
That's really a
massive
tough
by
call. One
Barnes.
you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And the second free throw, good.
I'm just fantasizing about a starting 5 of Hamry,
Soft touch.
Bradford,
The defense
Barnes,
has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint
Knox,
at that end of the floor.
And I'd be
and
interested
whatever
to know
centre,
just how
maybe the
many of
rookie
these
centre
attempts
that I
have
draft.
come from inside of 5 feet.
I'm just fantasizing
And now
about that.
Portland on the break. Powell, that's good.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Now
Boom,
here's
boom, boom,
Barnes.
bang.
There's the pick. Feeds it to Payne. Cuts off the pass.
Ooh.
Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Got a piece of it. Barnes with it. Dishes to Payne. Now Barnes. Shot is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
There's the feed to Simmons.
That's him. Ooh, he missed
Rebound
it.
by the Nuggets.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute. You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Here's Powell. The Nuggets getting the bucket. They set the screen. Estrada. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Nuggets leading by 17. Here's Knox. Deflects the pass. Simmons dishes to Powell. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
If we had to get rid of Hamry to get Stafford, get Bradford, I wouldn't be opposed to that
The
either.
defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
If that literally could then move
Drops for Powell.
Cecil Payne back into the starting 5 with Cecil
Nuggets are
Payne,
going 5 of 8
Bradford,
shooting as
Barnes,
we've come
Knox,
down the home stretch in
and
this
a
final
centre.
quarter. Now here's Payne, guarded closely. Shot from the low block. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
If I was to,
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Estrada. No good from outside.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging.
I wouldn't want to get rid of
Yeah,
Hamry,
as a
but like
coach,
if it netted
you
me
can really ill afford to have
Bradford
those types
and
of
allowed me to play
opportunities
Payne
presented against your
as a
defense.
point guard
And that's been
in
the
his
story
last
of the game.
season
I mean, the
potentially
rebounding has
and
been
try to get
very
him
one-sided.
MVP.
Yeah, they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will. Usually,
Could be
if he
something
gets
I'd
to the
consider.
rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Swiped away. Pass to Knox. Here's Payne. They get the rebound. A three ball. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
2 points, away team.
Ooh, I thought that was a tech then.
Denver calls time.
I heard a whistle for a timeout and then they blew the whistle again. I thought, oh, here we go. They're doing some weird tech stuff
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to
that the
talk it
refs
over.
like to do in this game,
They
for whatever
lead by
reason.
16.
I still got washing to hang out.
122 left here in the fourth quarter. 122 left in the fourth quarter. Right wing passes it to Knox. And
Ooh, that's a
foul
hard.
as he misses.
That is
He'll
a
go to the
hard
line and
foul
shoot
by
two.
Hubbard.
That's his fourth personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
We'll just get to the playoffs first, like in terms of it, like saving that we're in the
And guys,
playoffs,
what we saw here
so that I
tonight
don't have to play
is
this game
one side
again.
having everything going
We
for
won't
them.
look at
Huge
the
margin
awards
of
unless
victory
they
for
straight
them.
come up as soon as we
Made
get
more
there.
foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a huge
We'll
advantage.
try to
The
have
free
that
throw
for the
game
start of the
always a
next video.
significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series
Ooh.
as it comes to a close.
Bad
And it
pass.
ends
Sankovic
2
was on
games
then.
to 2 because it's been a really good battle between these teams this year.
Here's Adrian. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And
Couple
this
of
is
drag
going to
players
be a
coming on right now.
fantastic result for them. No win.
McKnight. What's this guy like? Jeremy McKnight. Average. Why has he got a 3-point sticker on him? He's -4, so his realistic rating is 73. At 29. Probably too many deficiencies. You could probably use him as a point guard with his passing. You literally could work on that next season. These three right here. Could see him as a 6'4" point guard.
On the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they just keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. Here's Knox. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Baz Turk. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
So if I was to play every game and try to get Payne the MVP next season, it would
Both
look
shots good from the stripe.
pretty. It would
There's
look
14 seconds
like
left to
82
play in the final
games
quarter.
throughout the year, but
And there's the pass to Hubbard.
I wouldn't be 82 games straight.
Here's
It
the
would be a
teardrop.
very, very long
No
process.
And doesn't he
I
just
could go back
have
to playing
a
two,
a
simming
knack
two.
for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Well, he has been today. No doubt about that.
So we'll get this into the
Post-game
playoffs,
show.
but hopefully it doesn't show us who the awards are. We can start off next
And
video
Ernie
with that.
Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
So
And
Knox
that'll do it for our
finished
coverage of
off
this
with
year's final regular
MVP
season
of the
contest.
game, or
It
player
has
of the
been
game. That should be enough to see him out for the MVP of the season. I might have to find a coach that's got that turn back the clock badge for Payne next season. So we'll have a quick look. Basturk had 24, 1, 2 and 3 with 0 turnovers. Pretty efficient game. Don't know why he had a -4. plus minus when he was good from the field and good from the line and 0 turnovers, but maybe it was his usage. Estrada had a fairly decent game. Simmons had, like, look at that. He's not the best shooter like in real life, and he had a minus of 15, but I don't know, I'm just leaning. If I can get him at the age of 35, and let's just say next season he goes down to 78 or 79, he is someone that I could get. And look, his shooting isn't that bad. From memory, I think his shooting stroke is pretty average and very hard to use. So flip over to my team. Knox had 32-12-1 with 3 turnovers and shot 15 from 15 from the line. It's going to be half his points right there, or close to half his points. Barnes had 19, 6, 2, 1 and 4 blocks. Porzingis had a double-double with 3 blocks. Owens didn't do too much, was pretty efficient. Stafford shot 50%. And that's that. So next time we play, it'll be in the playoffs, and yes, I will be simming those 3 games. This is what can catch us out. So coming into the playoffs, I will play a full game. I won't simcast it. That simcast rule was for the home and away season, just so I could get through the regular season. But I will be simming my sim 3, play 1 rule, unless it's an elimination. That's how we've always rocked with this. So if I lose 3 in a row and I'm 0-3, I'm going to have to win 4 games in a row to advance. There you go, Jonathan Knox won MVP. Concerns about your ability as a GM? Please, I won 9 titles, mate. And you've got 0 on there. So stop fishing. Stop baiting me into something. You're a terrible press person. I'm going to say some. Or do I say none? Because that will then probably put my coach's morale up, and also I'll say some. Whenever a player wins an award like this, credit has to be shared with everyone in the organisation. It starts with Jonathan, but extends to coaches, staff, the owner, his teammates, the fans, and even myself. Yeah, so everything's gone up there. Reduces player fatigue by 2. That might be handy for Cecil Payne. That might be handy. That also might be handy, because I know if someone's sooking and whinging, having 3 player morale things that I can use to up them by 15%. I'm leaning between that and reduce player fatigue by 2%. 2% is not a lot. 2% is not a lot. 15 morale is. I won't be using it in this season, but definitely next season. Yeah, I'm going for that. So, nah, we're just going straight into it. I thought it was not going to let us. I thought it was going to wait until after the playoffs started. So, Johnny Boy, Jonathan Knox, 18, 10, 1 and 1.5. And look at his percentages there outside of 3-point shooting. He was nearly 100% from the foul line and shot 52 from the field. You can't go much wrong with that. Wendell Bolton, I did say in one of my earlier videos that he was going to get Rookie of the Year after we used him a little bit in the rookie-sophomore game, or the All-Stars, whatever it is in this, whatever it's called in this. Sapphire, All-Stars, whatever it is. He had 14, 3, 3, and decent percentage, well, decent foul shooting percentage. Jamal Murray, he's 35 and still 80. maybe someone we might go after. I don't know. We've got plenty of guys we can go after that are rolled that might be able to sit on the bench for a season and not complain. On you, mate. Really, really happy with that, mate. Be proud of that. Be proud of that. Was very close to being MVP. Just got nabbed by Jonathan Knox, far superior specimen. But 22, 13, and 2.2, and his percentages, especially as a big, like a old school big shooting 85 from the line, is pretty good. So we'll flip over Clifton Jacobson, who we had problems with last season in the playoffs. Got most improved. That's not really. Didn't really expect that, because I thought the way he played against me is the way that he plays against every other one. But I guess he only just shows up against me. So that's on you, mate. You do deserve that, and hopefully I'll see you in the playoffs again. Here we are, Coach of the Year. Absolutely fantastic, mate. I know we haven't got along because of the servers being turned off and VC being turned off. And literally that just means that your morale's always close to zero every single year. Well deserved. And then there you go, executive. So we had 3 end of season awards. Michael Goodrich, Michael Smith being Executive of the Year award, and Jonathan Knox. So let's have a look at this. Jonathan Knox was all NBA first team. No one in there. Decent player by Gurovic to be all NBA third team, coming from my side last season. Defensive player of the year, no one from my team there. Not bad by Haston to be defensive player. I remember he was only like sort of an offensive juggernaut when I had him for like maybe 20 games before I traded him on. You'd be happy with that. No one there for us. We didn't have anyone there. No one there. Alright, so I will sim this first game to start the 3-game sim. Oh, it's going to do this crap, is it? Sacramento won. Ooh, this is very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, quickly look. Knox had 23, 10, 2, 1. Owens had 15, 5, 2, 1. Alice Jr. had 12, 3, 1, 2, and 1 with minus 16. Barnes, not that great. Hamry, not that great. Porzingis shot 1 of 9. Horrible game by Porzingis. Yeah, we're going to need to do much better. What did... okay. Okay, yep. This is going to be a hard game, guys. So Becker is 83. He's 3 years pro. You got a 6'2", 90 overall point guard there who's got 19. I wonder if... I've forgotten his name. Stafford. I wonder if Stafford and Hamry could net me him. Because 28 is quite young. Maybe not the money. Maybe not the money would match up. But you've got an 84, 7-foot power forward. He's 2nd-year pro. This team is going to be hard, guys. This team is going to be very, very hard. Very, very hard. Yep, this team is going to be extremely hard. Alright, so not going to play any other game. I'm going to get off here, and so the next game will be another 2 sims, and then I'll play whatever that looks like. We could bomb out. We literally could. We could literally lose 2 more sims and then play a really tough game because of the way the, not the morale, but just the way the aesthetics of the round is going. If I lose 3 games, that 4th game being down 3-0 in a playoffs, the game will be a lot harder. It will. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you on the next one of this.